sitting here behind my desk trying for about 45 minutes now to go live on my computer, on my desktop, and it doesn't want to go live. It kept on saying, oh, there is a hiccup, and okay, so I had something like, let me try to see if I can go live through my phone, and that works fine. So I'm not sure if there is a problem with YouTube. Never had this experience before. But at least I'm live, but now I can't see any chats. Hey. So I'm sitting here trying to go live on my desktop. Didn't work. Oh, now I have to figure out how to do this on my phone, because I wanted to do a live about all the new dies I got in from Scrappy Boy and Diva designs, and I wanted to show you the new 3D designs that I designed and printed. But hi Monica, hi sweetie, I'm sorry I'm doing this through my phone. I've tried for 45 minutes to go live on my desktop computer, but it kept on giving me like a notification that it wasn't working properly or whatever, but it didn't want to go live. So I thought, let me check if my phone works. So, hey, at least I'm live. At least I'm live. So, I want to wait a little bit more for more people to come on live. But in the meantime, let me show you what I made 3D printed. I am so proud of myself. And you guys know I don't say this a lot, but it's such a tough thing to learn design from 2D to 3D. So I'm learning every day. Hi, Susan. Thank you. And thank you for joining too. So I designed this. It's, I think, a very cool cake stand. And I don't know if the camera picks up the colors, but the edge is pink. The top side is white. And this, what you see, the see-throughness was a happy accident. I didn't do that on purpose. I bought some filament I thought was white, but it wasn't opaque white, so you can see through it if the layers are thin. So then this happened, and you know, I don't even mind. I think it's gorgeous. So after I designed this one, and it was on my desk, and I had something like, you know what? I wanted to design another one. Are you guys ready? Let me know. Because you are awfully quiet. And you know, I'm always get a little bit nervous if you guys are quiet. Well, here it is. And I made a peppermint version. So when this was done, I needed to print this one. The other one I printed upside down. But for this one, it wasn't possible because of the stripes. I need to figure out how to do that. Hey, it's a learning curve for me too. Hi, Cindy. So I designed this peppermint one, and I thought it was so cool. I even printed it in double color, so white and red. I thought the base needed that. Else you will get this effect. Let me show you. Because I had it like this, and I thought, that's boring for this one. So then I decided to print the second one with the double colors, and I think now they are a perfect match. And it can even spin. It doesn't have much room to wiggle or whatever, but I love the fact that it can spin. Of course you can glue it down, but I don't want to. But if you want to, if you want to. The print file is available in my Etsy shop, Nicole's Paper Crafts, for the people who want to see the file. Oh, and now I'm going to the good stuff. The good stuff. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but thank you, Monica. But months ago, I designed this paper version tiered tray. And then, by now you must know me, I wanted to design it in 3D print, so I did. And I got so many requests to make this into a die set. But yeah, it will be a big one. But Erica from Scrap Diva Designs was so nice to buy the design from me, and she brought it out in a cutting die set. So, if you want this tiered tray into a cutting die set for paper crafts, you can find it at Scrap Diva Designs. Thank you. To be very honest, I curled it a little bit because normally my hair from itself is very straight, and then I look like an old grandma. And I know I'm 50, but hey, this time I wanted to do something nice. Oh, and let me show you. I don't know if somebody noticed, but I got a gift from one of my viewers, and I thought that was so cute. It's like a puffy print on top of a shirt, and she did my name, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to wear it. So Jessica, if you watch, thank you so much for sending me this. I didn't know that at all, and as a token of my appreciation, I will send you a printed cake stand as a thank you. So yeah. The second set I wanted to show you guys, and I know I say this a lot, but I'm always a month behind, and that has to do with the fact that shipping to the Netherlands takes about 20 days. And so if Erica ships them out, I get them 20 days, 22 days later. So I'm always a month behind. Because if I'm not mistaken, in about 4 or 5 days, she has a new release. I sometimes can't keep up with all the stuff. So excuse me if I say something that's not completely right. But I designed this harp, and it was for Valentine's Day, and I always looking for stuff that isn't already out there. But I have to admit, it's getting harder and harder to do that, because there is already so much stuff out there, and in any way, shape or form. And then I thought, what about a harp? That's difficult to pronounce. So that's why I did this, and it's called Valentine Harp Mini Album. The next one I wanted to show you guys is this one. It's a stamp set, and it's called Tumblr Stamp Set 2. And I'm not sure if... Oh, it's upside down. Are you guys able to read this, or is it like for me backwards? And I think that's because of my screen, but not sure. But these are sentiments that go with the tumbler set. Then I have a set with all or 4 sizes of measuring spoons, and they can be made into a shaker. The next one is a heart set with heart paper clips and the shabby chic backside, so layering pieces. Then I have this one, and it's called Chef's Hat Mini Album, and it makes such a cute chef hat, really. Oh, and I Did she send me? Oh, oh, wait a minute. I got two of the same ones. You know what that means? As soon as I go live on my desktop, I will do one in a giveaway. So thank you, Erica. I don't know if this is an accident, but yeah, I got two of the same dice, and I will give one away to one lucky person. Um, and then I made the same heart set, but then in like planters, because in the Netherlands, I don't know if that's also something you do in America, but in the Netherlands, we sometimes give each other plants and that kind of stuff. And I thought, how fun would it be to have those hearts into those, how do you call those plastic sticks that you put into your planter? I'm not sure, but hey, you guys must be. I'm still not fully over my cold. Yes, I know it's already 4 weeks, but it's still bugging me. And I was looking, oh yeah, some designs I made so long ago that my brain needs to rethink why, and you know. Hi Laura. Then I made this heart design, and it cuts and leaves stitch marks on the inside and on the outside. That's what Erica wanted me to make. Um, oh, I'm getting an email, and that's why my phone says ting ting. And I made this hexagon double stitched. So when you die cut this, it will leave a stitch marking on the inside, but also on the outside. And I've seen some lovely designs made with this hexagon set. And then I have a baker gnome. I know you're not supposed to pronounce the G, but I'm so used to it, I sometimes do make the mistake. But it's this gnome set, and it's, see, here I go, gnome set. You can't teach an old horse new tricks or something like that. Oh, but it's a lady girl. She has no, that's not pigtails, but those braided tails. And she has a cup, she has hands, bows, and she even has a chef's head. Oh, okay, Nicole. And then, last but not least, I have here the Shabby Chic Circle mini album. And yeah, that's one I personally absolutely would buy. Pigtails, correct. Oh, you're so cute. Thank you, Sydney. Thank you, May. Thank you so much. Yeah, and this one would be something I would pick because I love those intricate dies. You can dress them up, and you don't even have to put a lot on there to make it interesting. I sometimes see more cleaner die sets dressed up and foam on foam on foam, and then but that's my opinion, you don't have to share that opinion. Then I think, okay, but what was the base die set? You can't even see it anymore. And that's why I love these sets so much, because you don't have to add a lot to them to have a pretty turnout. Do I say that correctly? Oh, well. Sometimes I have a silly word of choice. Yeah, I guess that's the way you guys say it. Oh, and what always happens, trust me, what always happens, all of a sudden I get an ask for a certain design from one seller, and then sometimes one day, sometimes 2 weeks, sometimes 3 months later, I got asked by another seller that I designed for, oh, could you make me that? And then I have to tell them, listen, I already made something like that. So remember the tiered tray I made. And I know it's totally not the same, but it's to show you again how hard it is to um oh that's an email from Erica. Then I hear bleeps and then I'm distracted. But Scrappy Boy asked me, I saw a three-tiered card, and I was like, oh no, shoot, don't ask me to make another one. But fortunately this is totally different, but it happens a lot. It happens a lot that I get asked to make the same thing multiple times, but then a different look on it. I'm not sure how to explain it exactly, but so Scrappy Boy asked me to make like the IKEA card, but then in a simplified version. And this was a picture he sent me that he found somewhere, that somebody made it in wood. And so I designed it in a cutting die set. And what I absolutely love about Scrappy Boy stamps is he puts a sample at the back. So this is the basket you have to cut 3 times. This is the card you have to cut twice. And then it's connected with these two pieces, these two funny looking pieces, but it connects the front and the back together at the bottom side. Here you see them there and a little bit more over there. But I thought it was fun. And if you want to put on bigger wheels, because the way this is constructed, I could not do any other kind of wheels than the wheels that are on here. But yeah, I know a lot of you have like buttons or those hard plastic items that can hold a lot of weight, because one layer paper, it can't hold a lot of weight. So if people stuff the card full with items, yeah, it would be too heavy. And then, and I first will show you the back side again, but then he asked me to design a tri-fold card. And I believe, yes, this is A2 trio fold card die. That's how he called it. And when you fold it, it looks like this. Sorry for the glare, but then it looks like this. I saw samples with this. Oh my goodness. And because I had some empty spaces, I added some lovely twigs and corners for the people who want to dress it up in a shabby chic style. And this is one of them that they all asked me to make. Trust me, they are all different. So no matter from who you buy them, they are all a different size and a different width. Just so you know. But I know Case Craft has them. I know Diva Designs has them. And now Scrappy Boy. And these are the box making strips. So I made sure that these ones have the extra layer with the stitch lines in them. The next one, oh yeah, that's I think a cool one. He asked me if I could make something that's related to now the very popular movie, because Scrappy Boy Stamps is always about movie themed items. And he asked me to make stuff for the Wicked movie. So this is the first one. This is, I believe that's called the Yellow Brick Road. If I'm wrong, let me know. And here you can see how they look after die cutting. And I also, for the same movie, I designed this one. If you have seen the movie, you know what this is. This is the book. And I thought it would be fun to have it say, I love your wicked ways. So that's why I added that as a word die. And then the biggest one, I think the prettiest one, is a mini album with the doors. It was a lot of work to design it, but I think it turned out very beautiful. So it's now available in a die set, and you can make a mini album with it. And then I designed these. I'm not sure what the name is because this is on the. This seller always gets, how do you call it, samples. So this is on a sample packaging. So this is not on the Scrappy Boy original packaging, but this is like do you say parchment paper? No. That you normally see on scrolls that have the burnt edges. I'm not sure what to call it, but I guess you guys know better than I. Excuse me. I had a hiccup. And then I made a mini set with all crafty and craft related tools and items. I made a mini set, and that is purely for people who like to make mini albums and don't want to, or have dies that they would be able to turn into a mini album but don't have a spine. So this is a spine set. So this makes it possible to turn almost all of your dies into a mini album. And I think that was a cool idea. Then he asked me to make a few items for under the sea. So I designed this set with seaweeds, bubbles, even a teeny tiny message in a bottle, fishies, even a lobster, a crab, a fork, and it had to do with another movie, but I'm not fully sure what movie. Oh, my brain. Sorry that I'm not always able to remember. And then I also remember that I just told you about the mini album spine maker. Well, this is if you don't want to have spines but those ring holes, and this is a perfect set to turn almost anything you have into a mini album. So these two are I think a must-have if you love mini albums. For instance, for something like this, if you want to turn this in a mini album, you can use both of them to make this in a mini album. One with a spine or with the ring option. So yeah, and this was for, how do you call that? Is there something to sneak peek? No, a dome. A dome with a rose in it, and I believe it's from Beauty and the Beast. I guess so. Yeah, if my great brain can keep up with all those names. Well, these were all the releases, and of course, all the new stuff that I designed with my 3D printer. I hope you guys enjoyed. I wanted to do this through my desktop, but for some reason YouTube has a problem and it didn't want to go live, so that's why I do this through my phone. I hate doing this through my phone, but if you wonder why is she live streaming through her phone, it was because I did 8 attempts to do it through my desktop computer and they all 8 failed. So I wish you all a nice day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your thumbs up. I wish you all a nice day, and until the next time, bye.